right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And the nightcap to a busy Sunday has begun. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 36. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains in his early downs.
Edwards on the shotgun handoff. Who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Gervon Dexter escorted him to the ground. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Stopped by Grady Jarrett. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He finds Kincaid. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby, but he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. They'll go from the gun with Edwards. And he gets very good yardage there. That's down inside the 10. Offense in the hurry up here. Watson quick pass wide. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. His drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Allen. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
3rd and goal for Allen. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish up an excellent opening series. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bass now to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Williams. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Williams to throw on first. He's throwing deep to the left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. It's taken in by Rome Odunze. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Offense up to the line fast. First down throw by Williams. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Complete out to the right. And he drives this forward to the 6. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish off their opening drive. It's a Rome Odunze touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Bears respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Allen setting up to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's going to be 2nd down. Blitz coming here. Allen able to get it to Edwards. And what a hit there. Alex, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Now Allen. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. First down, ball at the 36. To the air again, Allen. Chased out to his right. He's running with it. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
From the 29. On the move, headed right. Taking off with it again. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, short of the 15. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He breaks the tackle, and he has this one down to the 8-yard line.
Receivers running the ball, well, that's become commonplace in the NFL now, and that includes down here in the red zone. In close, a lot less space to work with. You really love your most elusive players to get their hands on the ball.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
They send the tight end in motion. Back to throw now, Allen. This throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Here's Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This, our last play of the quarter. Allen from the gun here on third. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills break the tie here in the first. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Bass now to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. And he gets crunched by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Finds his man over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. First tone of the game for James Cook. And he's brought down for a loss. Working quickly here. Here's 2nd and 11. He's got this complete to James Cook. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Williams to throw on third. Complete beyond the marker. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down, Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We've got 2nd and 15. Working from the gun, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. Third and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I know he started the play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Will make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Buys time, rolling right. Beckham there to grab it. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Just an excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills double their lead to 14. Bass now to kick this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Offense up to the line fast. Third and short here, trying to pass. That one's cut along the left sideline. Jukes him, and now he's running free. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Working inside the red zone. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Bills are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being third down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've...
They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Bass on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21. Bass now to kick this away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Williams set to pass. Has the connection to Odunze. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First down throw by Williams. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Third down, here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Desperation's a tricky thing, Kate. You love defenses when they're desperate and they're just playing on edge. But offensively, you're in a hole like this, the worst thing you could do is get desperate in a sack. Oh, it only adds further insult to injury.
On fourth down, it's Williams. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Now the Bills use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing now on first down, Allen. Brought in right side.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 33 on second down. Edwards got it. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Allen gonna throw again. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs. Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
Here comes the final play of our first half. One final shot before halftime. Wow, wide open here, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Bass now to kick this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. Oh, this big guy is moving. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears cut into the lead coming out of halftime. The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Bears get it back to a 14-point game. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He finds OBJ. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Here's a give inside to Edwards. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Able to get it to Edwards. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Working quickly here. They are going for it. Allen. He connects downfield on 4. And he will get the first as they touch him down. Again, Allen to the air. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. To throw again, it's Allen. Watson with the catch. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. Running behind center with Edwards. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. On the ground, it's Edwards again. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Allen on 3rd and caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Bears pick it up, headed the other way. He's at midfield. The 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears start the 2nd half with some needed points. That one splits the uprights. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Forced out to his right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson has it. And the Bears take over as he records his 10th career INT.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Offense in the hurry up here. First down from the red zone. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Williams throwing again here on second down. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears parlay the interception into points. That one right down the middle. And the Bears tie us up 28-all. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Hits him on the in route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 27 on the play. That's good for a Bills 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On the give, this is Edwards. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd and 8. He fires one deep down the middle. Big gain downfield. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that second one far bigger than his first one. Just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. It's a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Bass now to kick this away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. Williams to throw on 1st. Finds the in route complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down, Williams. He's on the move. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. He's trying to push the field. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. That one splits the uprights. the Bears tie this game 35 apiece. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. We got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. Question is, some of those kicking team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late?
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So second down coming up. Back to the air, Allen. Finds a seam down the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Now about 29 yards on that play, Parker, as they get the chains reset. First and 10 from the 41. Allen to throw. Gets this to Kincaid. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
Give him 3 on that game. And that's good for a Bills first down. The Bills with a punt team out there. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. That's the end of the third on Sunday night. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the fourth. First and 10 now from the 30. Now a give running right. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Watson, quick pass wide. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Working quickly here. Allen throw on 3rd and 1. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Bears take possession off their 2nd interception of the game.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead. He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Hits him on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. A quick 3 plays, Brock, and we have arrived at 4th down just like that as he comes through with some contact to break up what looked like a catch.
Hey, guess what, Kate? These guys aren't getting paid by the down defensively. They want to get themselves off the field in as few snaps as possible, and there was no way they were letting this drive extend beyond a 3-and-out.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. He finds him beyond the marker. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Complete out to the right side. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up. Williams from the gun. This throw is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play, right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He finds Kincaid. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They'll run here on first down. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Back to the well again. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. He's back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense in the hurry up here. Desperation time here on 4th. He throws a bullet to... He's got it deep downfield. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills now trail by just a point in the 4th. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. to kick this away. Returnable from the 2. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Breaks the tackle, still going. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a 4th quarter lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills down by 7. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 32. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And what a hit there. Alex, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
He'll look to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And that'll be enough for the 1st as they touch him down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Now Edwards. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up. Setting up to pass. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their 1st timeout. Back to throw. Complete on the slant to Watson. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. So Buffalo's going to call its 2nd timeout. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. To throw. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first. From the red zone now. He finds OBJ. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Allen gonna throw again. And they pull it off. A touchdown catch in the final moments. And now overtime or a win right here are on the table. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has
coming in this
makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
So here comes a big play. Bills going for 2. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this try. One final shot here. And this is caught. Oh, he gets them 2 points with
Damn, that's good shit right there, boy. Fuck. I put a hook right there and he didn't play that shit, man.
Pass now to kick this away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
Good shit, boy. He's still weak as fuck for letting me come back, though. Damn, can't go?
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now here's Williams. Has his man. It's a Dunze. They get to him, and he loses the football.
Oh, no!
And they get back on top of it.
They just cheated. They just cheated. Kaiser, I can't pick that up and go to the end zone with that. I'm saying.
Everybody here at EA Sports. Signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Buffalo.
Man, I just fucked myself over. Hey, I'm done with this shit. I do that. I ain't gonna lie. Why he can't pick that up though? What do that mean? No, he he shouldn't got that touchdown now. His ass start closing his motherfucking booty cheek. He was so scared. He still had, it was before the 2-minute warning, and he still had 3 timeouts. So it's like, I don't get no fuck for real. That nigga, man, why the hook ain't play that though on the set 2 point? No, it was a hook right there, waiting on the shit. I didn't touch the. I didn't touch the hook. Oh, shut the fuck up. You weak as fuck for that. I ain't gonna lie. He told me I was calling games. Shut the fuck